game. This is part 2. Now I want to teach you how to multiply, add, and subtract, and lastly divide fractions. For example, if we had 6 over 2 plus 3 over 2, you will basically say it is 9 over 4, but actually it is not, because with the numerators, you don't need to do any. You just need to do this. You just need to add 6 plus 3, which is 9, and 2 plus 0 is 2. So now this is an improper fraction. We need to make it into a mixed number. So we will do 4 whole 1 over 2, because 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. Now, second of all, we will start by getting a little bit harder. So how about if I said 15 over 24 divided by 8 over 6? So you need to always remember, in division, you always need to flip the numerators and the denominators. For example, if we flip them, it will be 15 over 24 divided by 6 over 8. But we don't do that. We need to understand what is the opposite of division. You'll say subtraction. So, no, multiplication. So if you do 15 times 6, 15 times 6, we obviously know it is 90. So we put 90 as our numerator. And we obviously know that 24 times 8 is 192. So we put 192, and that's our final answer. And last but not least, I would talk about how to subtract fractions. For example, if we had 99 over 100 minus 15 over 50. So we know that 100 minus 50 is 50, but we don't do that. We actually do what is 100 divided by 50, which we know is 2. So when you do times 50 by 2 and times 15 by 2, which makes 99 over 100 minus 30 over 100, which will give a result of 63 over 100. Final answer. And lastly, I want to mention, because my dad needs to go downstairs to cook some healthy rice, so I need to do it quickly. So I'll approximately have 2 minutes to have it. Now, I would like to talk about decimals. For example, even though I'm in year 5, I do year 6 stuff, because in my tuition they said I teach like a professor. So that means, and I understand the year 6, all of the year 6 curriculum. So that's why they took me to year 6. Now, if you go to question for decimals, how about if you say what is 4.15 times 100? We'll basically say it is about 4.1500. But actually it's not. There's 2 zeros. You need to take the decimal point 2 zeros. So there become 415. And now do 415 times 10, which will give an answer of 4,150. Now question 2. So if we estimate 4.15 times 4.15, which will give an answer of, if you estimate that, if you don't estimate, you want accurate, there will be 16.225, which is basically 16. But because I estimated it, it gave me a not accurate answer, but this is the accurate answer. For question 3, that's the last question, okay? And now I would want to talk about how to turn fractions into decimal. For example, if we have 1 over 5, that's going to be, we obviously know is 0.2 or 0.20. How about if we say 1/4 equals to 0.25, and we know that 1/2 equals to half of something. For example, if we had half of 55, half of 55 is 27.5. Easily. And then if you have one half into a decimal is 0.50. And very lastly, I want to talk about why is maths logic. Maths is logic because there is for example, you know what is calculus, algebra, trigonometry, and math is logic, because there is many subjects. For example, there's many subjects, but me as a kid, we would go higher education, we would do algebra, we would do calculus. But how about if you are in university? You will